Again!
Marvel Rivals needs a first-person mode. No questions asked. It is ridiculous that the game doesn't have this as an option. For a multiplayer-only game that involves a high amount of attentiveness, having your own character obstructing your view is a huge inconvenience. I can't count how many times I'm focusing on one enemy, while another enemy is right in front of me in my blind spot. There is no reason for this blind spot to exist. It's especially bad when you play as a character like The Thing or Doctor Strange, in which their wide frames takes up even more of the screen. People can make the argument that a first-person view also creates an obstruction. You can have a gun, arms, weapons, etc. take up the screen rather than the character itself. But it's not all that much of an obstruction because you can at least see the entire view in front of you. Blizzard was able to do this well with Overwatch. The second big reason that first-person mode is necessary is the aiming. Apparently because of the orientation between your character and other characters, that slightly shifts projectile trajectories to the left, meaning you have to aim to the right of the character to align the shot. Because of the field of view, you have to aim inaccurately in order to actually hit enemies. What do you call that? This too would not be a problem if there was a first-person mode. Now I understand, this is a game made in China. Asian demographics usually do not take kindly to first-person games. There is a laundry list of samples that support this notion, such as all the times an FPS game flopped in Japan. But considering the team has obviously played Overwatch, they should be aware of all the aforementioned problems that come with playing in third person. People will tell me, oh, the third-person view is convenient for when you want to creep around the corner and see who is coming. I personally prefer to not have this feature, because it allows the player at the corner to see the other player without the other player seeing him back. And do you consider that fair? While it's very likely that third-person mode won't be done away with, NetEase easily should have seen this loophole and should have addressed it. Another advantage people will argue about is that the third-person view will allow players to see the view from behind their character, such as if you happen to run into another enemy during a battle. While I understand how helpful this can be, I can also see it being a detriment as well. Having teammates standing behind you, such as behind a shield wall, might also obstruct the player view and he or she won't be able to properly aim at other enemies. If you could play in first person, then that wouldn't be an issue. So they need to have a first person option. I have tried to get used to third person and I would prefer first person so I don't have my own character take up a crucial part of the screen. I can't be the only person who has these sentiments.